2018 Lincoln Black Label MKX. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to walk around the outside and take a look at the inside and go over all the standard as well as optional equipment that's ordered on this Lincoln Black Label vehicle. Now, the Black Label vehicle was designed to impress those with impeccable taste for art, fine food, and culture. And it has a host of interior themes that are designed between a passion for luxury and attention to detail. Now, the theme on this particular vehicle is that modern heritage. So if you're a person that likes that clean, aesthetic look, you're going to love this vehicle. It does have that jet black and Vianca white leather interior throughout the vehicle. Also has your crimson stitching on your seats and your dash, Alcantara suede headliner, and the piano black wood appliques. So again, great looking on the inside, but first let's talk about the outside. Now, before we talk about the interior, let's first talk about safety, because you want to make sure you have your family protected. And this is going to be one of your safest vehicles. It's going to have a personal safety system for the driver and front passenger up there, meaning it has a dual stage front airbag for them, as well as a side airbag, even has the seatbelt pretensioners, and it is going to have a sensor underneath those seats to tell how close you are to the seat, deploying those different size airbags from the front. So I think you're going to like that. Also, the safety canopy airbag that's going to protect those occupants from those side impacts or rollovers with a rollover sensor. You're going to also have advanced track with roll stability control. That really helps you stay on your intended path and help to control any kind of rollover. Also, it does have SOS post-crash alert system and 911 assist. So some great ways to protect everyone in the vehicle. Now, your Black Label trim really goes, for your Lincoln lineup, goes Premier, Select, Reserve, and then your Black Label. Now, the Black Label takes that Reserve equipment and then also adds those high-end materials we talked about on the inside with this modern heritage, with all the great materials on the inside. There's also a couple exterior features that are only available on your Lincoln Black Label vehicles too. Now, the exterior color on this is that ingot silver metallic, which is available on other Lincoln lineups as well. But also, it's going to have, for your engine, it's going to have your 2.7 liter V6 twin turbocharged engine. It's going to deliver 335 horsepower, 380 foot-pound of torque. So lots of power behind that, still getting you about 17 miles per gallon in the city, 24 on the highway. So great performing engine. Now, this also, with this, is going to have that adaptive steering and the Lincoln Drive control to go along with it. So you're going to be able to have a great ride with this nice engine and all-wheel drive system. So I think you'll like that. Now, also with these, you can get different packages are included. So we're going to cover a couple of packages real quickly right now, and one of those is going to be your technology package. The MKX technology package is a little different than some of your other models, and the technology package is going to include your 360-degree camera. So there's going to be a camera that's going to pop up above that. The emblem is going to pop up, and your camera's right back behind there. So you're going to have one on the front, cameras on each of the exterior mirrors, and one on the back, so you'll be able to see all the way around your vehicle with a split screen there, and you can adjust that screen by pressing that camera button to see a full view of the front or back camera. Depends on if you're going forward or backwards. So you're going to love the 360-degree camera. Also, with part of this, you're going to have the active park assist. And so what's great about the active park assist is that new enhanced active park assist that does the parallel parking, the reverse perpendicular parking, and park out. It controls all the steering, and you control the gas and the brake, even helps you find those parking spaces. So with that system, you're going to get the front sensors to go along with that, and side sensors. So you're going to have that front sensing system too. So if you haven't checked out, we have a video on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos, exactly how this works from an outside as well as an inside perspective when it first came out in 2017. So I think you'll like that. So those two are part of this technology package. Also, we had the driver assist package was included on this vehicle. So the driver assist package includes some other great technologies like your lane keeping system, which not only alerts you if you leave your lane, but actually keeps you in your lane. So it's going to have those sensors to keep you and bounce you and keep you within that lane. Make sure you use your turn signals when you exit those lanes, or it'll want to keep you in that lane. So that's a really nice system as well. Also, your adaptive cruise control. I love the adaptive cruise control. You have that cruise set with that gap. As you approach somebody from behind, it's going to automatically slow you down to go their speed without you having to hit your brake. And then when you pass them or they speed back up, you're going to continue and resume back. So I love that system. Comes in real handy. You don't have to use your brakes near as much with that system there. Also, the pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection as well on this vehicle as part of the driver assist package. So if you don't have that cruise set, you're coming up and someone's going much slower than you, it's going to use a series of lights on the dash to let you know, and a series of tones that you need to stop, and it's going to even initiate that brake support as well and detects those pedestrians as well. So great technologies to go along with this package. Those two combined real nicely together. I think you'll really like that. Now let's look at the look of the front. It does have the nice chrome split wing grille here with a chrome surround that goes around these automatic LED adaptive headlights. So automatically they'll come on as it gets dark. The adaptive means as you steer into a turn, it's going to light up your intended path. So I love the adaptive headlights that comes in real handy and just looks sharp as well with those nice LED lights. Also, it's going to be look really good on the vehicle too. It's going to have your LED signature lighting underneath the headlights. Those are configured for daytime running lights, as well as the lights down under here. They'll be on, so that way people can see you even during the daytime. Just it looks real sharp as well on the vehicle. And then the chrome accent underneath here on the bumper just finishes out the front real nicely. Now, don't forget about the welcome sequence on the vehicle. So when you have that key fob in your pocket and you walk within several feet of the vehicle, it's going to use a series of LED lights to welcome you to the vehicle. The first one's going to be the fade up of the driving lamp underneath those headlights is going to fade up there on the front. Your door handles are going to have LED backlighting in them, so you can be able to see those easily at night. If you happen to approach the vehicle from behind, get in the cargo area, your LED tail lights are going to light up as well. And then beside each side of the vehicle, you're going to see a Lincoln welcome mat with the Lincoln symbol in the middle. Just a great way to really welcome you to the vehicle. Now, as we move into the side, a couple features on the windshield I want to remind you of that is included with this package. One of them is the rain sensing wipers. Just like it sounds when you have it on one of those settings there for your, and you have the box checked in your settings for the rain sensing wipers, it's going to automatically turn the wipers on when it starts to rain. It comes in real handy. As it rains a little harder, it's going to wipe those windshield wipers a little bit faster, so you don't have to keep adjusting it, which comes in real handy when that rain keeps changing on you while you're driving. Also, the windshield wiper de-icers are included with those wipers. So in Kansas here, when in wintertime those wipers get wet from that snow or whatever that might melt off the windshield, the wipers tend to freeze up on you and they just don't work very well here in Kansas. So the icers will come in real handy and help so the way they're still functional for you. Now, we did upgrade the wheels on this vehicle. It does have the 21-inch optional wheel with the ebony painted pockets, and it has that black label center cap. So a nice upgraded wheel for the MKX. We love the 21-inch. Just think it looks really nice on these vehicles. Now, here in the mirror, you have a body-colored mirror cap, turn signal indicator here on the outside, which is a nice safety feature, power heated glass. And this does have your Bliss system with cross-traffic alert. And Bliss is a great feature because it's your blind spot monitoring system. So the way that works is if there's someone in your blind spot while you're driving, it's going to put a light on the corner of the mirror on the sign that they're on, so you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, it uses cross-traffic alert. So if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to put a light in the mirror on the side they're coming from, puts a message on the dash telling the same thing in a series of tones. It's not safe to back up. So that's real nicely. If you hear those tones going off, you can look on your dash and know which side they're coming from, so you know when it's clear for you to back up. So that's a real nice system. Also, you'll notice the mirror is folded in. It is the auto fold mirrors, which is going to make it a little bit safer when you're in parking lot, so they won't get banged up so much, and just looks a nice luxury feature as well. The intelligent access works when you, of course, we've already mentioned when the key fob is in your pocket and you walk up, it's going to use that welcome sequence to welcome you to the vehicle. Also, then when you put your hands in the door handle, it's going to automatically unlock the vehicle. And you can set it up in the settings to unlock just the driver's door or all the doors. It's really up to you. And then when you do get inside, as soon as you get in and shut the doors, the mirror is going to fold out into place. So even before you start the vehicle, they're going to be ready to go. And then when you get to your destination and get out and you lock the door by pressing the ridges on any of the door handles, it's going to lock the vehicle and then auto fold those mirrors in. So that's when those auto fold in and out for you. So I think you'll like that. It does have keypad here on the pillar, and the convenience of that is if you want to leave the keys inside, or maybe you don't have the keys on you but you still want to get something out of the vehicle, you can use your own personal code to get access to the vehicle that way. And then this does come with remote start, of course. You can remote start it from, if you're close enough, just lock the vehicle, press the remote twice. It's going to start it up for you. So you just press remote start again and it'll go ahead and shut it off. So real nice system, but maybe you're not close enough. Here's a better way. You have the Lincoln Connect as part of this vehicle. So it uses the Lincoln Way app to connect you to the vehicle. So it's a free app that you can download, put your vehicle in with a special code. That way it knows it's you. You can remote start the vehicle from anywhere, unlock and lock a vehicle, schedule remote start times, and even schedule so you can help find your vehicle too in those parking lots. So if you can't find your vehicle at that game or concert or something, you can use the app to help you find your vehicle if you can't remember, as well as scheduling the remote start times is going to be great. And you have concierge service through that app too, so you can schedule the service right through there. They'll set that up for you so you can go in there. I'll talk more about some of the service privileges in just a little bit, but that's a great way to do that. And it's going to come with the modem with the Wi-Fi hotspots for up to 10 devices. So that way you can connect those devices to the modem, not using your data on those road trips there, which is going to come in handy. And then it has some great affordable plans for only $20 a month for some unlimited plans. Is a pretty good deal there, especially if you're on the road a lot or you have a lot of kids that are always using your data up. That'll come in real handy for you too, so I think you'll like that. Now to finish off the side, it does have a nice luxury look with the chrome accent on the lower rocker molding. Here on your body color door handles with the chrome accent around your windows, it just looks real sharp. And then the privacy glass in these back windows as well as the back glass just keeps it cooler for everyone inside. Now as we move to the back, you're going to see the body colored rear spoiler, and I like the size of it. High gloss finish over here as well as down the sides of it. It does have your rear defrost with rear wiper, and of course the nice chrome Lincoln lettering with the chrome accent that sits on top of those LED tail lights that's going clear across there. It just looks real sharp. Also, you have your rear view camera with reverse sensing. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you. Well, with the 360-degree camera we already talked about, you can see completely around you, and you're alerted as you get too close to anything. So I think you'll like that there too. You're going to see the black label badging here that they've added recently in the last couple of years with the black label accent on the X, as well as the black label badging right under there. So it looks real sharp. And then of course you're going to have your 2.7 also badging with the all-wheel drive on the other side. You're going to see under here, nice finish on this rear skid plate with the chrome tip dual exhaust that integrates that into the bottom of that fascia down there. Just looks real sharp. Now this does have your power liftgate. You can use a remote to open it up, or you do have the hands-free liftgate that's foot activated. So just a kick in the middle with your foot and it opens it up. So again, just kick it and then step back. If you stay there, it won't open. So you just kick it and back up and it'll open it up. Now here in the back, you're going to see carpeted throughout, even on the sides and those seat backs. 60-40 split bench seat. Those seats can not only fold forward, but they also recline back. So if you want to relax on that trip, you can recline those back a little bit. Right now they're kind of upright, as you can see. So you do have some space there to back them up. So real nice big cargo area in here. Now if you do want to lay those seats down for those something you're carrying in there, you don't have to go around and flip any levers or anything. You can actually fold them down from back here. So they are actually not fold, but you can release them from back here. So you just have these buttons here on the left side over here by your power point. You just press those, and it's going to go ahead and release the seat so it falls forward. So of course you have the right side and then the left side. You notice that left side's a little bit bigger. It doesn't fall down clear as much, and that's because it's a little bit heavier. So again, remember, it's a release, not a remote fold seat. So that's really nice having that back here. Also in here in this cargo area, you can open this up, and that's where your tire is going to be, but also there's some compartments to put some other things in there and store them under there if you want to kind of protect it so people can't see it. And there's this cargo netting in here too. What's great about that is there's two hooks here on both sides, as well as some other hooks that pop out from the side. And you can just put that back there in the back, put all those small items in there, and they won't roll around as well. So there's a couple ways to store those small items in this area back here. So I think you really like that. And also don't forget, you're going to get carpeted mats for the first and second row for this vehicle. We usually store them back here. It's going to have that Lincoln embroidering on all of them. On your black label vehicles, you're going to get that Lincoln embroidering on all 4 of those floor mats. Now moving to the interior, finally we're getting to the theme, and a lot of people like the interior themes of these different black label vehicles. So you're going to see this modern heritage. So if you like that clean aesthetic, I think you're going to love the modern heritage, because you're going to see that jet black with the crimson stitching across the dash, and even your dash is going to be Venetian leather as well. And then below that is where you're going to see that Vianca white leather trimmed on the sides. So it just looks real sharp. Your seats are also going to have that Venetian leather seats with the linking L perforations and the crimson stitching on those as well. So it just looks real sharp in the vehicle. And then on both sides of your console, you're going to see that piano black wood applique, as well as on your steering wheel and on your doors. So a real nice look to the vehicle, and I think you're really going to like the quality. And of course, the goal on this is that everywhere you touch is that you're going to have those highest quality materials that you expect from a Lincoln Black Label vehicle. I think you're going to like that with this one. Now these front seats, we did upgrade them a little bit. They do have the heated and ventilated seats here. So the ventilated means they're going to to pull the air through the seats, through those perforations there, cooling it off. So you don't have, it's not going to be as noisy. It doesn't have that cooling agent, so you don't have to worry about condensation under the seats as well. So I think you'll appreciate that. Also, the upgrade that we had for these seats is we upgraded to the 22-way multi-contoured seats with the active motion. So what's great about that is it has a thigh extender to extend the thigh out and back, which is a really nice, especially for those long trips. You can extend that out, especially for those taller drivers. Also, your backrest has some different adjustments, as well as the top part for your headrest will come forward and back, and that includes the top part of that too. So that's a really nice, and they'll go up and down too electronically. But the best part is the massaging seat feature that includes the seat cushion as well as the seat back. So you have two different massaging seat features there. You even have side bolsters for it. I mean, just a very comfortable seat. At 22 ways, can't go wrong there. So I think you'll like that. Rear seat, mentioned that seats 3 back there. The same 2 outside seats are going to have the same perforations in them. You're also going to have rear inflatable seat belts for those 2 outside seats, as well as rear heated seats. So I think you'll appreciate that. Even has a back here 110 outlet and a power point on the back part of that console. And you even have an armrest that comes out for some cup holders for that, for there in the middle. So going to be real comfortable for them back there as well. Here on the door, you have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those windows. Driver memory for 3 different drivers. Now, the driver memory memorizes that seat. With the 22-way, you're going to want that. With the mirror, also the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel is going to electronically go up and down, forward and back. So that's going to be really nice, and works real nicely with the easy entry and exit seat. So when you adjust everything and get it just right, when you want to get out of the vehicle, it moves the steering wheel up and the seat back, making it a little bit easier to get out of the vehicle. And then when you start the vehicle, it moves everything back in the position where you're at when you got out of the vehicle. So I think you'll really like that feature there too. Your steering wheel is a leather wrap, Waldorf's leather wrap steering wheel, heated steering wheel as well that you can control with your remote start settings there too. So that's going to come in real handy. You have your adaptive cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel, as we talked about earlier. On the right side, you have your Bluetooth controls and your audio controls there. And you have 2 D-pads on here, and the left one here is going to control those settings there on the productivity screen there for you. And then the right one is going to control those Microsoft Sync technologies right here on the screen, so you can see those, the navigation, your radio and such like that we'll get to in just a little bit with that D-pad. And then you don't forget you have your paddle shifters back here. They're going to be able to, if you go in that select shift mode, you're going to be able to shift it up and down, having them right behind the steering wheel, so you can still have your hands on the steering wheel, which comes in really handy there too. I think you'll like that. So great features here. And the climate control, I like how it looks when you have the vehicle turned off. You can't see the words or the emblems. Nice clean look, and again, if you like the modern heritage for that reason, you're going to love the climate control. So then when you hit that push button start that is glowing when you first get in the vehicle, it's going to go ahead and use LED backlighting to light up all the words and emblems for your climate control. So it's a nice clean look. I love how that it's impactful and lights that up, but also you don't have to worry about them wearing off over time, because most of your buttons and most vehicles, they're going to have them written on the console there, and so you don't have to worry about them wearing off over time. And also the driver and front passenger to get dual zone auto climate control, so the driver and front passenger are going to have 2 different temperatures. Now, as I mentioned, to the left is your push button start, and to the right you have an auto hold button and a glove box button. The auto hold will hold your brake for a period of time, so that way you can relax your foot and even transition from the brake to the gas if you're on a hill. The glove box button just does what it sounds. You press the button, it's going to release the glove box. So even the driver and front passenger can get to that button from right here. And it's long enough that even the driver, if they open it and need to get something, they can still close it as well, nice and easy. So now for your audio controls, Revel Ultima audio sound system comes standard in the Lincoln MKX Black Label vehicle. So great live sound. I think you'll really appreciate. There's like 3 speakers on each of the doors, and so you're going to have a lot of sound. It's either 19 or 20 speakers, so I think you'll really appreciate the sound with that. Also, it comes with AM, FM, CD player, Sirius satellite, HD radio, the Sync 3 system as well, which is that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can control your audio, your climate, your phone, the navigation as well with the pinch zoom capabilities, the traffic and travel length through Sirius XM. I think you're going to appreciate all those features. And then those camera that I mentioned, we talked about earlier, and you probably see some clips of that already, is going to come in this full 8-inch view of this 8-inch screen, I should say, right here in the middle of the dash. And then to the left side of that screen is your push button shift here, and that's going to give you some compartments we're going to talk to you about in a little bit because of that. And then over here is your active park assist, as well as that camera button. And if you want to shut off the rear parking sensors on the back, if you're backing up to something, you can shut that off if you want to, and then your hazard there. Now up here on the mirror, you get auto dimming rear view mirror. You also on the visor get garage door openers for 3 different garage doors. I think I forgot to mention the Alcantara suede headliner, which is going to feel nice here as well, and it even comes down the pillars there on the roof. And then, as I mentioned, in the different compartments. So because of the push button shift and start being up here, you have these nice open compartments to put some things in. And their goal for Lincoln was that's big enough that you can put a purse in there if you need to, and store it in there instead of on the floor, which is real handy. And also gives you this compartment here. When you open it up, you get a smart USB port and a room to put your phone in there. So it's real nice. You can just plug it in, put it in there. It's charging while you're driving, which is really nice. And you can even plug in go ahead and stream your music from your phone using the USB port as well, and having your music that way. So I think you appreciate that. Also, this console here has 2 buttons. The one on the left, if you press it, opens it up to this tray where you can put smaller items in there. I like to put coins and maybe my wallet in there. Also then when you shut that and you use the right button, it holds that tray up against the back, so you have a bigger compartment to put some things in, with a power point and another USB port in there with spots for those cords to come through as well. So you can plug in those different smartphones that way as well. So I think you appreciate that too. And then don't forget the ambient lighting. The ambient lighting can change the different colors, lights up your cup holders, your footwell, even has LED lighting that lights up across the dash there, and then you're going to see it in your door handles and compartments as well. So especially when you have your headlights on, those are going to be, the ambient lighting is going to come on, and then illuminated door seal plates. So again, a lot of features I've talked about in this. These are really nice equipment. Oh, don't forget, it does have the panoramic vista roof with the power sunshade. So it stops about halfway. Yeah, press it again, it opens that sunshade all the way up, and then even has a bigger glass roof that opens up here for your moonroof. So I think you're going to like that. It really is like a dual panel moonroof up here. So real nice, really opens it up, especially if you have that sunshade open and it's a nice sunny day. You're going to feel the openness with that panoramic vista roof too. So again, some great equipment. I think you're going to love the Lincoln Black Label vehicles, high quality materials that I think you really appreciate. Now, all your Lincoln vehicles are going to have some nice warranties to go along with it. So you're going to have a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. So some great coverages for a long period of time and a lot of miles there. Also, you're going to get pickup and delivery as well. So 4 years, 50,000 miles, you're going to have pickup and delivery. And what that means is if you live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, they'll pick your Lincoln vehicle up for service, leave you that Lincoln loaner so you have something to drive for the day, service your vehicle, clean it inside and out, and then bring it back to you. So again, that's a great service. Even if you don't live within 30 miles, you still want to be able to bring that vehicle in for service. You're still going to get the benefits of that Lincoln loaner and a Lincoln clean when you bring that in for service. So that's something you get from on all your Lincoln vehicles. But having a Black Label vehicle, they want to even go even further with that, with some premium maintenance and services that are going to include it. And one of those is going to be a 4-year, 50,000-mile premium maintenance plan. Premium maintenance plan means it includes those wipers, headlights, all those other wear and tear items other than the tires. The tires are the only thing that aren't covered with that. So that's great. For 4-year, 50,000 miles, you really have hardly any maintenance cost whatsoever, so I think you'll appreciate that. Also, some other benefits with the Lincoln Black Label benefits, or membership I should say, is going to be an anytime car wash. So if you want to have your vehicle washed, they'll take care of that car wash. So you just bring it by. We have a car wash in here on the lot, and most other Lincoln dealerships have the same thing. We can go by and you can get that free car wash. Also, an annual detail. So we probably need a couple hours with the vehicle. We'll give you a Lincoln loaner, of course. We'll detail that vehicle inside and out like it's brand new. So when you get it back every year, you can have that annual detail and really be spanking new, and you're just going to really love that feature. I think you'll like it too. So some other membership privileges is, don't forget, it has a culinary collection too. So that's something you can have. Some of those bigger metropolitan cities there, we can have that culinary experience. As well as new for 2018 is that Clear membership. And if you don't know what Clear is, it is a company where you can have the quicker access through airports and through those security checks is what it is. So airports, concerts, venues and things like that, you can get go ahead and register beforehand. They'll take care of everything, and then you just have that membership for that, so that way you can get through those airports much quicker. So that's becoming very popular, and that in 2018 has been added to the Lincoln Black Label membership privileges. So I think you appreciate that. Now check out our website, McArthurLincoln.com. There in each one of our vehicles you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures as well as the original window stickers. You can pull them up, you can see that standard equipment as well as the optional equipment that's ordered on that particular vehicle. So I think you appreciate that. And on our website you can see even our internet pricing. So we don't just have our MSRP and the rebates listed, we actually have that great internet price, which is always going to be a little bit better, because we know you're going to have an effortless service experience, but we want that buying experience to be effortless as well. So I think you appreciate the convenience of that. And don't forget, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031 if you have any questions about ordering a vehicle or equipment or anything that you might want when it comes to a Lincoln vehicle. So I think you really appreciate that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing it. It's just a great vehicle with a lot of equipment, and the Black Label vehicles just have the highest quality materials. I think I really like it. You really need to come and check one out in person. And so I hope you enjoyed it. Again, on this 2018 Lincoln Black Label MKX Modern Heritage theme.